something that's been glorified for many years now, and a lot of us men have been led to believe it's like the best way to actually like gain success in today's world. You guys, by the title, you guys know what I'm talking about: hustle culture. And I've actually tried doing this method for about two years. 2 years of just hustle grind 24/7. You guys see it all over the internet. Alex Hormozy, uh, Iman Gotzi, all these guys that are telling you to you need to put your head down and work all day. Little rest, work all day and night, and you will get success. You will get in competition of other people that are in the same niche as you. And for a long time, I was doing this. I started a private label business. I got, you guys know, as that styling powder that I post here and then on my videos. Um, I've also started a video production company, and I'm also doing YouTube. And I also tried copywriting, and I wanted to be successful so bad that I did all these niches, you know. And I was working a 9 to 5 as well, grinding my fucking ass off, working from the morning all the way to fucking 8, like past 8 hours. I was working definitely past 8 hours a day. And I did this all because that's what I would see, that's what I would consume. All these guys, what's that guy, the Coolio show, telling about, they always talk about grind. David Goggins, who's gonna carry the boats, do this, do that, you need to stay hard, all this shit. I was consuming it, and it made me, it didn't motivate me to start trying out businesses. A lot of men, and especially like teenagers, they're doing a ton of businesses, but there's a problem. You're trying to do everything, to try to get ahead of the competition or to get rich in a matter of months, and that's bullshit. A lot of the guys that are telling you this, they're already successful, and the way they got successful wasn't by working all these fucking hours at your job. Like us, like we're conditioned to believing like we have to put in more than 40 fucking hours, working these piece of shit at jobs that are not even, sustaining us, but that's what they're telling us. You're like, you need to grind harder, put in hours, don't clock out, work more. But if you guys sit and think about the jobs that you're working, you're making them rich. You're not getting shit from it. The more you make, the more they take from your taxes. The only people that are benefiting it is your job and the IRS, because the more hours you put, the more money they get. And a lot of people don't understand that. I've worked hella hours and got, the paycheck wasn't all that fucking different. So I stopped working extra hours, and as a result, they would get mad. They're like, oh, you don't want that moolah, you don't want bread, bro, you don't want the shit like that. And I was like, no, like, it's not worth it. I would just laugh. And they wanted me to work 6 days a week, but I told them no, like Monday, Friday, that's it, bro. Like, that's all I got. I'm not gonna be, because back then I was a driver. I didn't want to drive all fucking day to earn some extra bucks, and they kept us there by way of, raising us, giving us a fucking dollar raise. I even had some co-workers that were happy, like, bro, I can't believe we're gonna get a dollar raise, bro. And at that point, like, I was like, man, it's time to go, because it's some bullshit. Like, we getting out here lied to. And once I found that out, I actually like stopped working so many hours, because after I got off from my job, I would go, because back then I had the Andrew Tate course, and I would like learn about not drop shipping, but copywriting. And I was just doing that shit all day. Like, not all day, but like for the rest of the day I was doing that, and also going to the gym. So I was pretty worked out, by the end of the day, because I was, going to work, working all those fucking hours, the gym, and then copywriting for the rest of the night. And I thought I was getting ahead, but I look back and I didn't accomplish shit. I didn't even get my first client, because I was already worked out for my job and I was already coming back home. But these guys are telling you, like, bro, like, you need to hustle more, bro. Hustle. You see all these reels on Instagram, you know, like, oh, what are you doing? Stop what you're doing. Go back to work. You gotta hustle. Right after I had just finished with the copywriting, you know, shit. And I was like, man, motherfucker, like this shit ain't gonna make me rich, bro. Like, having on top of that, also working on mafia hairstyle. Like that shit wasn't like working because I was doing this hustle culture bullshit that they told you, you know, and you end up getting worked out and you don't accomplish anything because you're trying to do everything at once. You're trying to become multi-millionaire like ASAP. Because you see all these 16-year-olds in Lamborghinis, you know, these courses. Like, oh, I went from working at Wendy's to a fucking millionaire in less than a few months. Like a lot of this is BS. It's just it's marketing to get you to buy the courses, obviously, you know. But that shit would make you want to like work hard, and you don't get shit done. You know, first of all, you need to stop looking at other people's life. It does affect you. You're like, man, I know where I ain't shit. Like, you never feel like you're enough when you're in this hustle culture shit. Now, I'm not saying not to stop working, but to work smarter. Like, why are you putting all these hours for? It's not making you any richer. Unless you have a plan, you know, I would not suggest working your ass off, especially at a 9 to 5. They're the ones that are benefiting, not you. They can give two fucks about you and me. So I started working for a plan to actually like leave the 9 to 5 and start doing these high hustles. But I noticed that the best way to actually get better at something is by just concentrating on that one thing. And the way you actually get better or it's better this way is a lot better than for long-term success than short-term. And that's like actually getting good sleep, you know, doing your workouts, socializing, you know, because you don't want to burn yourself out, because then you're not making any progress at all. Like, honestly, you're not making anything, you know. But hustle culture is just shoved down our throats, saying that we need to do this, we need to do that. And if you don't, you're a failure, you know. And it starts to take a toll on your mental health. That's what's happened with me. I was working 9 to 5, copywriting, private label, no sleep, sleep deprived. It's horrible. Like, it just took a toll on my mental health. So, you know, I came up with a plan. You know, the only reason you should be working a lot of hours is because you have a plan that's gonna help you not to have to do all this shit for the rest of your life, having to work tons of hours, especially at your 9 to 5, because really, like, you're getting scammed there, because you're making them rich, you ain't making shit. You're a dime and a nickel. Like, it's like you have to come up with a plan. You can't be all in this hustle culture shit, you know, because it'll take a toll on you and you won't get much done. You know, if you're watching all these podcasts but you ain't doing, but like, you're not actually like doing what they tell you, then you're not really making any progress. You're just mindless consuming. It happens a lot with these podcasts. I see, like, I used to watch a ton of podcasts, like the Cooling Show, and I would just watch, consume, and I wouldn't do anything, but I felt like I was doing something, like I was getting ahead when I wasn't doing shit. I was still working at 9 to 5, going home, you know, working out, going home, working on, you know, trying to figure out how to get the quickest client possible, because I wanted to make money. And that was another thing too. I only cared about the money. I'm just being honest. Like, I didn't care about becoming the best copywriter, the best private label guy. I only cared about the money. And that's what led to those businesses like going down, because I saw that I wasn't making progress, even though I was working my so-called ass off. You know, I wasn't getting anything done in the long term. So you have to think smarter. You actually have to, you know, get sleep. You know, it comes like you have to prioritize your mental health before this hustle shit. Because if you just prioritize the hustle, everything else is at stake of, you know, your sanity, your mental health, because you're just focused on hustle, and I need to make money, and you're not making shit because you're not prioritizing something. You know, you don't have a plan. Just mindlessly clocking in from your job, clocking out, clocking in, clocking out, getting 100 fucking hours a week, you know, but your checks are not that good because, you know, they're taking all this tax money away from you. So you're not really winning in the long term. You're just gonna be working, wasting your time, you know, because these guys that you guys are looking up to are telling you to work. Like, oh, I didn't go visit my family, bro, I was busy grinding. I think Alex and Morris said that shit. Like, bro, that a lot of it is just cap, you know, because they're trying to get you to like view their shit. You know, they only care about the views, you know. And another thing too with the YouTube, a lot of people are starting YouTube, and they're thinking that like if they keep posting like a ton, that they're gonna go viral. And one of those videos might, but for the most part, it doesn't. I used to just post all the time, you know, but that was because I wanted to get more views. I wanted to get monetized, but that wasn't the best way to go about it. Like you have to actually like what you do, and I feel like that's a better alternative to success rather than just doing it for the short run. Which a lot of us want to become millionaires in a couple of months, and honestly, it's just not possible. Even if you're hustling all fucking day, like you also have to make time for sleep, to eat, because if you're not prioritizing those things, then you're not gonna see long-term success. Maybe in the short run, you might accomplish something, but since you don't really have a plan in place, it does involve a little bit of like balance. You know, sometimes you will work a little bit more, but you have to balance the important stuff too, not just hustle. Like, it's not good for long-term success. It's just gonna like put you down, you know. Eventually you'll just get overworked, and you probably won't even get anything done. It's just overworked. The people over here are like the big YouTubers are telling you to hustle whenever they can't relate to us. They're not poor like we are. Like they already made it, so they're just throwing shit at us. Like, if you want to be rich like me, go buy my course, bro. Go work, go to your job, clock in. You need to work, hustle, bro, hustle. It's not you and shit. That's what they're telling us, you know. But you have to like think for yourselves and stop letting these other influencers think for you. You know, I just think that hustle culture is good if you're trying to get out of a situation that's like you're just really down bad. You know, you just need money. Then yeah, go work extra hours, but don't just work. Go to your job and work 100 hours per week, because a lot of times you're just gonna end up going back because it's not enough money. You know, make a plan. You know, like I did. I worked my ass off, saved up 10K, and then I left my job. And now I'm just focused on video production and YouTube. You know, back then it was like 5 fucking things. So I was in that hustle culture mindset, and I wasn't getting anywhere. Like, I didn't get a client for my copywriting, you know, course that I was doing. And I haven't sold a lot of the styling patterns because I didn't see success. And I was like, man, screw this, man. You know, because like I was just focused on the wrong thing, which was the money. You know, so that's why I'm focusing more on. I stopped posting on YouTube 5 days a week, and I just went to 3, so I can provide better content for you guys instead of just trying to get my followers up posting crap and like not getting anything good, you know, in return for the viewers. So that's why, you know, I just think that hustle culture is not the way to go if you want long-term success. Go, you know, working the stuff that you have planned, you know, but also make time for other stuff too. Like, you know, work on your mental health, getting sleep, replacing all the bad habits like video games, prawn, with the good ones. And those things are gonna actually contribute to more long-term success than just the money aspect of the hustle culture. So hopefully you guys got some info on this video. I'm trying to really try out different stuff, see what you guys like. I like more of the financial business type of stuff, but you know, we'll see how these videos are performing. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm out.